Well, if you're a fan of the New Zealand cricket team, then your number one opponent or your number one nemesis is not really a country, is not really a player, but is actually a format and actually a feature of that format, and that is T20 cricket and the Super Over. You see New Zealand giving their way a number of times, and they did that yet again. Third Super Over in a row that they've lost, this time to Team India and to Rohit Sharma's exploits in the third T20I, thereby losing the series right at the beginning. A 3-0 deficit in a 5 T20 series. That would definitely hurt New Zealand, in my opinion. Brilliant from Team India in a number of areas. I have to say this though, India were not at their best today in a number of departments, to be very honest. काफी बार हमने बातचीत करी है कि न्यूजीलैंड में to win games you have to bowl and field well. Runs keep coming, runs keep happening throughout the series. With the small grounds, with the conditions, you will keep getting a lot of runs, but it always depends on how well you bowl and field in the country. And India didn't do really well in both those departments. Dropped catches. The experienced bowlers went for a few runs. Bumrah didn't do really well, but all of that aside, I think it was a thrilling contest. New Zealand were fantastic on the day with the ball for major part of it. Williamson was extraordinary. Sometimes he just leaves you stumbled. He just leaves you stumped. You do not really know how he picks these gaps with the limitations that he has with his shot making ability. But having said that, to bat over a strike rate of 200 is special. He's one of the best that New Zealand have ever produced, and I think a thorn in every team's flesh when they go up against New Zealand. But having said that, brilliant from Rohit Sharma. This win boils down to one player, and that is Rohit Sharma, without forgetting the contribution of Mohammad Shami. जब मोहम्मद शमी आए बॉलिंग करने के लिए इन द लास्ट ओवर, went for a six the first ball, but then made a remarkable comeback. Just gave away 3 runs, a wicket as well, 2 dot balls, and I think Shami was brilliant. If there was no Shami, if there was no contribution of Shami, would there be the need for Rohit Sharma and his exploits in the Super Over? That obviously is debatable, but at the end of the day, it's performances that count, and Rohit Sharma did what he does best. For the first time in a Super Over to win India the series 3-0 by winning the third T20I. मुझे लग रहा है अभी इंडिया एक्सपेरिमेंट जरूर करेंगे. विराट कोहली ने टॉस में ऑब्वियसली कहा कि इस बार अभी इन द रिमेनिंग 2 मैचेस वी विल गिव सम चांसेस टू आवर स्क्वाड प्लेयर्स. Saini might play. I hope Sanju Samson gets a game, and Washington Sundar hopefully gets a game, and we see some new faces for Team India. Heartbreak for New Zealand. Well done by Rohit and Shami to win it for Team India.